How often do you play video games?
Not very often.
Not very often.
Bring him over, right?
You mean constantly? You see, you're slipping again.
There you go.
So this is a skilled nursing rehab. So it's usually for the elderly. It's usually who it's for. So we have anybody who's it's been in the hospital and sick and trying to get better, or someone who can't take care of themselves and they live here full time. I guess it was January of 2020 is when they came. Their dad passed away on Christmas Day in 2019.
My dad passed away on Christmas, and our mom walked out on us. He was a good dad. My dad was awesome. We go out to dinner and stuff. Dad.
So what I understand is they got him, I think Eric was probably like 11 or 12, so Vernon was like probably 14 or 15 when they got the chairs. So it's been over 10 years. And of course they were a lot smaller back then, so they were fitted for them when they were adolescents, and now they're adults, and they definitely don't fit them correctly. And their disease has also progressed, so due to that they need some more support around the back and stuff, which will help them.
Well, both of the boys have an unfortunate condition, muscular dystrophy, which is a chronic and progressive disease which decreases muscle function. Because of that, as they lose, especially trunk strength, they have developed scoliosis, just not enough trunk strength to keep their spines straight as they sit in chairs. That in turn also can create problems with lungs and with the organs as they get pressure on them. Most of the day they stay in bed quite a bit and play video games. A lot of it is just mobility, and it's the chairs that they currently have are worn out. We have done what we could to add supports and that type of thing, but unfortunately they are progressed enough in their disease and enough in the position issues that it's going to take a lot more than just Band-Aid type corrections to keep them comfortable. They get out in their chairs right now probably once every month or two. They're not very comfortable in them, so when they do get up in them, they don't enjoy it, so they just want to stay in bed all the time and play video games.
It's not comfortable to sit in a wheelchair because it rubs into my leg. This wheelchair hurts my back. I got it 10 years ago. I need lean back one because I'm leaning over this way.
I think it was like a year ago in May or June, me and my son took him to the Monster Jam, the monster truck rally here in the fairgrounds here in Coeur d'Alene. But we were there for, it was a long 3 hours, but probably about an hour and a half in, they were starting to get very uncomfortable and they couldn't really hold themselves up and position themselves very well. So we ended up having to leave early because they weren't able to, comfortably enjoy the show. Well, the obvious reason for having a wheelchair and especially a power chair is for mobility. In order to they're very young men. I mean, they're both in their 20s. Specifically, they need specialty chairs that will offer the support that is needed to, again, we talked about the scoliosis, we talked about lung capacity, general just comfort. We have vans here that we can get the chairs into, so we can get them out, take them to movies, we can take them, to like the monster truck rallies, we can take them to baseball games, even just take them to the mall. They would spend most of their time, as they usually do, flying up and down the hallways and outside playing with their cars.
I want a new wheelchair because I want to get out more.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many, when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within.
We have a grass hill.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to buy.
Top of your head?
No.
Our mean age here is probably 75 years old, and to give them opportunities to be out. They need the nursing care, they need to be here, but they don't need to be here all the time during the day, and they need that opportunity.
They're great boys, and they deserve to be able to enjoy getting out more than they do right now. And that's what we want for them, is really get out of the building and enjoy nature and just enjoy experiences.
We need the wheelchairs.
Today, well, something's gotta give today. It's a good day today.
I would feel super happy. Like a new power chair.
If I get new wheelchair, go see Uncharted.
What other movie do you want to see?
New Batman. I'm Batman.